everybody. Welcome to episode number 7. Today, the Jake Paul and Tommy Fury match has fallen on a nice time for me and Dave to cover it live, so we're going to be doing that today. Hope you enjoy. Let us know what you think.
Right, so over to you, Scott. What do you think? What are your predictions, essentially, for the fight? What are your thoughts on it before it starts?
Predictions, thoughts on it are, it's good that Jake Paul's finally getting somebody with a bit more boxing credentials. Obviously, as we know, he's fought many MMA fighters before. So that's kind of good. However, you then have to put into perspective of what are Tommy Fury's boxing credentials. Yes, they're better than people he's fought before, but in terms of boxing, it's not very high up. I'm intrigued to see how far Paul can go. It's a big test for him. So I'm looking forward to it, to be honest. I think I think Fury has a lot more on his shoulders. So that's going to be interesting to see how he handles the pressure tonight. But what are you thinking?
I think it's really exciting. It's exciting to see someone like Jake Paul, again, being a YouTube influencer, to actually put his mind to it and be very motivated to actually become a boxer. It's exciting to see. And for example, like you said, obviously he had fights before when, he actually didn't do pretty badly. He's actually done all right. He actually could go a long way. Like, this could obviously set him up for the future. Like, this is essentially what he wants. Like he said many times, like, obviously if he can get where he needs to be in terms of like being technically a ranked boxer, he'll be like in this happy place, and I can only hope that it will be that. Tommy Fury, just before we start, 8-0 I think he is. So obviously he hasn't had such a great record. So again, he's got a lot to show as well. So again, between the two guys, it is quite exciting because they both got something to fight for, right? So there is, him. So example, Jake Paul gets to be, a ranked boxer, and then for Tommy Fury, again, it's going to be another fight that will, give him another win on his record. Essentially that's where he needs to be, right? Essentially he's got his big brother to look up to, right? So his brother, Tyson Fury, amazing fighter, I think. He's shown a lot. He was fighting, through, depression, mental health and things like that. And actually showed that you can overcome those challenges and be somewhere and deliver and be a great boxer, So I'm just hoping his brother might actually follow that and just show that you can,
Yeah, that's a fair point. And we were just watching the stream now, and you've got a tribute just earlier of Muhammad Ali, mate. Whenever I see Muhammad Ali, it fills me with joy. He was so good at what he done, and seeing all the new boxers, all the present day boxers like Mike Tyson, everyone talk about him. Is so nice that they hold Muhammad Ali in that sort of light, because what he done is absolutely phenomenal. And just saw him quickly, and it fills my heart with joy seeing that.
Oh yeah, 100%. And it also fills me with the joy to see Mike Tyson to be involved with obviously events like this and actually train these young guns, to become something better, to fight through their struggles, to overcome all the challenges. It's great to see people like him again. Mike Tyson had a bit of a tough past. He obviously struggled with things. Was it financial, health, or mental, like all sorts of things. And he actually is at that stage now when he started taking care of himself again. He is actually coaching all these young guns to show them how it's done. It's amazing. I love to see. I hope it continues on happening.
Yeah, it's so nice to see, man. It's so nice to see. I like to see, especially people like Mike Tyson being there with the young guys, man. You hope to see what you would see with Tyson when you're watching him in his prime, but I don't know if that can ever be replicated. But this fight, with Jake Paul, who's walking out? Let's have a look. Who's first? Is it Fury? Yeah, Fury's out first, right? Yeah. Here he comes. I think he's got a lot more riding on his shoulders. That's very sweet that he's got the little Bambi robes on. That's very cute. It'll be interesting to see how he handles the pressure. Obviously, I do think Jake Paul's gotten in both of their heads. I really do.
Yeah, and again, he looks like, when you look at Tommy Fury now, he looks very focused on what needs doing, right?
Yeah.
But
I don't see a crack in his game face.
no, and that's the key as well. You know, a pre-fight walkout is key as well, right? Either like you show you breaking or you focused as anything and you want to deliver, right?
Yeah.
So we've seen that clearly. But let's just see how the other guy comes out. He's about to show his face. Let's see what Mr. Paul comes out with.
Be interesting. It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Man, you know, with this fight, how do you think there's much implications from here onwards? Like, do you think either guy could actually go on to go past this event here? I kind of feel like they could be at a stalemate. Maybe after this fight, they're going to get put up against, you know, someone with some serious, hopefully, with some serious credentials, and you know, we can put both of their boxing abilities into our suspicions at the minute. So, would you say this is maybe a dead end spot for them, or could this be the start of something? Do you think that they could go on and actually, you know, make it big time?
So again, just going back to like Jake Paul, I think if he is going to win this fight or dominate this fight, there is a lot more out there for him. Yeah, I could see this maybe being like the beginning, right? Okay, so Jake Paul, nobody, trained up, got officially ranked, and then you could see maybe some fights happening more. Again, Tommy Fury, one of those dudes that, yeah, he's got a lot to. He's got to live up to his brother's, like, you know, name. Yeah, that's essentially what it is. But I think I do kind of agree with you. It might go a bit stalemate. My biggest worry is with this fight, right? And before it all happens, before it all starts, is if we're going to end up with a draw. If nothing will be happening and you go for all these rounds with no action, no, like, nothing exciting happening, yeah? Because again, we've watched some fights, well, I did, you know, previously, and there wasn't much happening. It was just one of those fights when you just, like, you watch it, you pay for it, and it's like, I wish it was a bit more exciting. So I'm hoping this is going to be more exciting for all the fans out there in the world, because there's actually a lot of people watching this. I wanted to see being, you know, worth it. Yeah, that's what essentially needs to be. It needs to be worth watching.
Yeah, I agree. So do you think these guys could go on to fight big names, or do you think that, you know, this is kind of where their peak performance is at?
Nah, they can go a long way, mate. They can both go. They're both at the 100%.
That's fair. Now, I think with the training they've both got under their belts, they're both young as well. They've both got nothing but time on their hands. So, you know, I don't see why they couldn't go much further. You know, they couldn't, you know, go further. It's just, it'll be interesting to see how this fight goes, because they've both got something massive to prove in this fight.
Yeah, 100%. There is a lot in, like, on the stake. Like, there is a lot, like, just for this fight. And again, I hope being exciting. It's like someone needs to knock someone out. You want to see this? Yeah, I hope I see someone getting knocked out. It would be absolutely amazing. It would be worth it.
Yeah.
And then, to bigger and better after that, you know?
Yeah, you don't want to see a decision out of a fight like this. It's, you know, when there's massive talk involved, when there's, you know, deals being made apparently where, you know, Jake's going to say, you know, it's all or nothing, loser gets nothing, winner gets double, etc. You know, you want to see a finish. You don't want to see a draw or a technicality like a doctor stoppage. You know, you want to see a clear, defined winner.
Yep, 100%. Not like, and I will just remind for those of you who actually watched the fight yesterday, Mayweather and Chambers, it wasn't particularly one of the best fights, really. So I just hope this one is going to be a lot different. Please be.
Yeah. Yeah, heard many things about that. Not too good ones, and that's what it is. Look, Mayweather is doing what he's doing. I don't approve of it. I'm bored of it. But, you know, you can't stop him, I guess.
Yeah, the only trouble is, like you said, and again, I totally agree with you. We've seen a Mayweather that knows how to fight, delivered 50-0, right? He had respect from every single fan out there, right? But as soon as you start fiddling with the system, and what I mean by that is, as soon as you start putting fighters or fighting people that don't have no credentials in a professional sport that you are fighting with, anyone with, like, great, like, scores and things like that, or great record, your credentials go to shit. And I think this is what happened actually with him. He literally A, just fights to recover his bank account, and B, just I don't know, he thinks that he's going to get famous again as a boxer, that people will be talking about him. Absolutely not. It's totally opposite of that. People don't want to talk about him anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's left a sour taste in my mouth. I don't get how you can have such a perfect boxing record of 50-0 and then go on to have these bullshit fights or boxing matches, exhibitions against people that have no boxing credentials. Why the fuck have you got Floyd Mayweather versus Deji? Tell me why that has happened. Why in my lifetime have I seen that happen? It's clear. I like to watch fights where there's at least something that I might see that's different. But when you see Mayweather against Chalmers, when you see him against Deji, what do you think is going to happen? What are you paying for? I don't understand, why you would do that. Why you would even look at that fight. I don't understand it.
I don't know. I think it's just, again, like fix his bank account a little bit. It must be.
Yes.
But then why people
I can't think of it being anything other than that.
Yeah, but why people want to watch it? Like, I particularly don't want to watch the fight yesterday. I watched it just for the entertainment purposes and actually seeing O2 being half empty.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. Fair play. O2 half empty when you're Floyd Mayweather. I think that's maybe saying something about where he's at now.
Yeah.
When a Floyd Mayweather fights, that should be, no matter where he's at, that should be sold out.
Yeah, 100%.
Full to the brim. Sold out in seconds, and that's what it was. After, like you said before we started, before he fought McGregor, that's what you would get. After McGregor, it just went down. It went down and down and down.
Yeah.
Here comes Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul is now walking out.
There you go. He looks a little bit different to what. Yeah, he looks a little bit different to what obviously when Fury was coming out. You can look at him in his eyes, and he is a bit focused, but he does have a bit of comedic charm to him. I don't want to sound too nice in terms of his corner, but I'm just saying he does have something about him though. Yeah, he is again a problem child, as he got on his t-shirt written. Yeah, yeah, but a different turnout. Yeah, you see two different fighters. Yeah, one focused and the other one bit. Yeah, he's still focused, but you see something different in his eyes.
Yeah. I'm sensing a bit of nervous energy, maybe. I don't know if it was just their angle or I don't know. That's what I saw in his face, but I might be reading too much into it.
Yeah.
I don't know if is he walking out by himself? Is that like a normal thing? I haven't seen that before, but obviously I watch.
I think it might be. I don't know. They both come out on their own, right? And everyone else is in the ring just waiting for him.
Fair. I thought Tommy walked out with someone, but I might be mistaken.
Right, he is out.
Loving it, up to the crowd, but I can't hear much cheering. There's a couple of people loving it, but there's not much cheering, is there? There was more cheers for Tommy, it seemed.
Yeah. I think it's to do with the fact that obviously Tommy is a professional fighter, yeah?
I've just seen Logan in the crowd dishing out primes. Sorry, it just made me chuckle.
Hey, you got to get this drink out, mate. No matter what, my friend.
Yeah, fair play. In case people don't know what it is yet, I'll give it out in crowd.
Yeah, exactly. Do you want to taste the beasts? There you go. Here's
literally. Prime. I went down to a shop earlier today and I saw it was in there for $5.
Yeah, I was looking through Facebook Marketplace, as you normally do, and stuff like that, and I have seen it for £25 per 6-pack, my man. So, yeah.
£25 a 6-pack. Lovely.
I know, man. Some people are making them
sign me up for 12 of them. That's what they've done with PlayStations and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. Let me just remortgage to get myself some Prime.
Yeah. Sell a kidney quickly.
There you go. Or both. Fuck it. Why not?
Get me 2 of the primes then. Here we go. Right, height difference. Jake Paul 6'1", Tommy Fury 6 feet. Weight difference is a pound heavier in Tommy's favour. The reach is in Jake Paul's favour by 2 inches. And the knockout percentages is in Jake Paul's favour by a slight margin.
Nice.
Interesting. Interesting.
I didn't realise that Jake Paul was actually 26. I thought he was a lot younger. I thought he was more like 20, 23, 24, similar age to Tommy Fury. But wow, he is closer to 30.
Yeah. To be fair, I didn't actually realise Tommy Fury's my age. That makes me feel like I should have done more.
Wow, yeah. And then when I compare him to myself, there's 10 years difference between us both. Wow, that's very depressing.
Well, we'll use it as fuel, buddy. We'll use it as fuel.
Absolutely.
Here we go.
And then let's just promote the body fuel.
The body fuel. Picked that up as well. It's actually not too bad. It tasted. I got rocket ice lolly flavour. It does taste pretty much like it. It's a bit syrupy, but it's not bad at all. Yeah, there you go. That's a little promo for you.
Thank you, Paddy the Baddy. There we go. We're doing it for you, my man.
Oh, actually, I better ask him because we deserve some payment for that, actually.
Yeah, £300, please, each. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have they faced off in the Octagon yet? I don't think they have. I haven't seen them make eye contact yet. No.
Right.
Be interesting to see how tense it is in the Octagon. That's me used to UFC in the boxing ring.
Well, from what I can see, it's quite tense actually. Yeah, feel the pressure. Feel the pressure.
Yeah, there's a lot riding on their shoulders. There's a lot of shit talk leading up to this.
Yeah, there was. And a lot of scuffles, a lot of penis drawings on the posters. Yeah, there's a lot happening.
That's it, yeah. They know how to market a fight, I'll tell you that. That's the thing is with this fight and Jake Paul, for like specifically, if he can really take his boxing career to the next level, I think he would have essentially, I don't want to say saved boxing, but have done something very crazy for it to come from a YouTube background and then become a professional boxer not later on, but in boxing it is later on in your life. Yeah. I think that will save it in a lot of aspects because a lot of people that are YouTubers and stuff will essentially get the best training they can get their hands on and maybe come over to the actual world of boxing. I don't know. That's what's happening now, but it could potentially get bigger than this.
Oh yeah, 100%. You've seen it with KSI as well, another YouTube, influencer, social media personality. He's done quite well as well in previous fights. I think he's again, trained really hard. He's changed. His body has changed. So obviously, he looks more of a, proper like a fighter should look, essentially, right? So obviously, body fat, got some muscle on, got the technique. He's been training quite a lot. So yeah, again, kudos to him as well. You've seen another person that obviously is trying his hardest, obviously, to actually become someone, a sports person, boxer. Yeah. I see this being a nice future for Mr. Paul. I think, the way he's gone in, if he used to win, 100%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I say, I think with the YouTube background that helps him, and obviously he can definitely market a fight. So. But I don't want to say it's saved boxing because boxing, it's been around forever. It's not really going to. I don't think it's ever going to go anywhere. But it does bring something different to the sport that maybe it needed a bit of freshness because in boxing, I believe there's a lot of corruption. People don't fight the people they should be fighting, and it sucks to see. And again, with the champions, for example, like I said, we spoke about before we started. Why have you got multiple champions for a weight class? That doesn't make any. Who is the best in the weight class? Who's the champion? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People have too many belts. Someone's got 3 belts. Somebody higher up's got 2 belts. The one below him's got 5 belts. I don't understand it. Who's the best guy? Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, in that situation, you're going to have to obviously say multiple people. You're not just going to say one categorical person is the winner or the champion in the class. There is multiples out there.
Yeah, that's true. I just think, if you have too many, it kind of loses its value.
100% with that. I agree, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's a UFC, you have one champion, that's the motherfucker. Do you know what I mean? That's the dog right there. Whereas in here, you've got multiple people with champions. I get that they're all good fighters, but do you get what I mean? Who's the dog?
What they should do is, for boxing, this is just my opinion and my idea, and then if you guys want to obviously do it, you have to send me a check because it was my idea at the end of the day. But what you could do is, just like in football, you have Champions League, so the best of the best are fighting for the championship, right? For the reward, right? They should do exactly the same with boxing, mate. Everyone just fight, and then there's only one winner, and he's the champion of them all, yeah? Done.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I agree. But again, like we said, the the top guys do not fight the top guys anymore. They try and avoid them. They want to keep that that padded record. You're just not going to see that. They're not going to have their the managers are not going to have their fighter potentially risking that 0.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're playing I think they're playing a bit too safe for all this. It is too safe for my liking. It should there should be the challenge there. There should be that bit of sense of being scared a little bit. Jesus, if I'll go against this guy, I might actually get my teeth knocked out. You know what I mean? Like it's got to be that sense. And then if they go safe, what's the point? What is the point of going safe in this world? Doesn't really get you anywhere, does it?
Nah, like you say, because when people like me will look at it and say these guys aren't fighting the best people, and I don't know why.
Yeah. Right.
Here we go. Right.
There we go. Let's do this.
About to kick things off. Here we go. I'll say when the round has started. Here we go. Let's go.
Yep, let's do this.
Tommy's off to a rapid start.
Yeah, throwing good punches. I can see that. Yeah,
definitely want to get his hands on him.
Yeah, I suppose the headlock is probably the best way to do it. Start round 1, but let's go again, guys. Let's go again. And just to let you know, guys, obviously all you listening out there, this is actually going to be 8-round match.
8 rounds. I thought it was 6. I heard it was 6, but I haven't paid too much attention, to be honest with you. 8 rounds. 8 3-minute rounds.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Interesting to see how the gas tanks will be.
Yeah, again, I can see them both not really throwing any punches. I think there was a lot of hugging going on and a lot of head punches, but there wasn't anything distance related. So obviously a distance punch, and now obviously the referee is telling him off.
That's it. Yeah, Paul is struggling so far with Fury's jab.
Yeah, you can see that. He's trying to, give him a little bit of a body shot. There was a few missed shots from him as well. Jesus.
More clinching.
And again, a headlock. Wow.
Yeah, the crowd cheering for Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, this is Tommy's round so far. He's definitely been landing the shots. Oh, that was cheeky.
Yeah, not great. Yeah. Tommy had a good few punches. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, landed them. I think Jake is just trying to go down low and trying to do a bit of a body shot, which is, again, not a great strategy, to be fair, because then it opens up for Tommy to hit him really hard in the head.
Yeah. Yeah, Jake is hunting for the body at the minute. It could work out in the favour in the later rounds, though.
Could do. Could tire Tommy out. Yeah, you never know. And then Jake could land a few good punches, and then it's over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, round 1, though, it looks like Paul is struggling quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Which is on the little leaked document. It's saying what would happen. But Paul would struggle to find his rhythm in the first. It's a bit interesting, isn't it?
I know. Maybe you should tell ladies and gentlemen, obviously listening to this fantastic podcast, what have we actually discovered just before the fight?
Something was leaked, It was basically saying round by round what is supposed to happen in this fight we're watching now. It was leaked by Mike Perry, who was a backup for the fight, so that makes things quite interesting. I'm obviously skeptical. You can't take those things for face value, but it is interesting because right now that's what we're seeing.
Yeah, it is funny to see how can actually scripted boxing be working so well. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Fury had a good end to that round.
He had kudos. Kudos to Mr. Fury. Holy shit, that was good.
Yeah, I'll definitely say that was his round, quite clearly, to be honest.
Yeah. And I do love how he... Yeah, I was going to actually say, I was just reading the jumper from Tommy's side. Filter, Molly Mace Company. Wow, it's lovely to promote your partner's company as well while you're fighting in a boxing match, right?
Absolutely. Got to get it all out there, mate. Got to get it all out there.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a lot of eyes on this right now, so fair play to that.
yeah.
Yeah, Fury's hitting with some big shots.
He caught him twice, 3 times. Yeah, yeah, landed it. Beautiful, beautiful. And then, but
Jake
not
landed
being
that
funny,
big
Jake
shot
has hit
also.
him as well. Jake got him.
Yeah. Jake's doing a bit of toying with him. Doing a bit of showboating.
Yes, but I will say this, and this is just what I can clearly see. Jake Paul looks more tired than Tommy Fury.
Yeah, definitely.
Have you actually
I totally
seen that?
agree.
Have you
Yeah,
noticed?
yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Yeah. Mouth open, breathing heavy, it looks like. This is interesting. Fury's boxing is looking a lot better than Jake's right now.
Yeah, and we all thought it was going to go a different way. Well, at least in my eyes, obviously at the beginning, I thought it was going to be a bit more different. It's going to be more dominating for, Jake Paul, but it's the other way around, actually. Unfortunately,
Yeah, so
but
far it's looking like
we're sticking to the script,
Fury.
though, right?
Yeah, yeah, that is true. Stick to the script. Yeah, second round, Tommy Fury takes control of the fight. Landed several combinations. Interesting. It'd be interesting to see if they actually did the loser takes nothing, winner takes all sort of deal. I know they joked about it. I don't know if that's a real thing though.
No, I think there's going to be some prizes obviously given to both. So whatever happens, obviously, like the usual, you get a little bit less when you're a loser, and then.
Ooh, I think he tagged him there.
I know.
Jake tagged him. Jake tagged Fury. It looks like.
Yeah, you can see Mr. Paul gasping for air. Like you can see he is slightly struggling there.
So we're at 45 seconds in the second round.
Oh, you can see some good shots. Wow. Punches thrown. Wow. And then again, hug yourself. Yeah, absolutely. Give yourself a bit of love, guys.
Get your breath back a little bit.
Yeah.
Interesting. Are they playing music in the stadium whilst they're fighting?
That's first, isn't it?
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
No, it's normally pretty quiet, right? Oh my god! Wow. Oh, they're going at each other now a little bit.
Interesting. I'd say that's 2 to Tommy.
Yeah, I will agree with you on that one. Yeah, I think Mr. Paul is slightly struggling a little bit. You can see he's quite, again, gasping for air. He looks very tired, very, very tired.
Yeah. So apparently, if this is correct, in the third round, we may see Jake Paul throwing jabs and hooks, and he'll try and catch him off guard, and you'll see Fury apparently starting to backpedal.
Oh wow!
So
okay, well, I do look forward to.
Be interesting.
Look forward to round number 3.
Yeah, that's a massive change in the way the fight's looking so far. So that'll be a very distinctive thing to see. All of a sudden, maybe it depends if he catches him with a shot or not. But right now, we're seeing Fury's boxing really showing something special at the minute. Well, not something special, but something special that Jake's ever seen.
Oh wow! Okay, there was a he threw a punch that was missed. Wow, if that landed, Mr. Tommy Fury, the story would have been a bit different. Wow, Jake Paul seems to be just throwing some punches. Actually, they landed.
Yes.
Oh my god, the script is working.
Stiff jab landed there.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Wow, you can see Mr. Paul start to pick up slightly, and try to dominate.
Oh
wow, another one. And another one. Wow. Ooh. Tommy, well done. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going for it now, isn't he?
Yeah, again, he landed quite a few punches, on Tommy. I think, Tommy sort of like, uncovered himself, and then, Paul took that opportunity, right, and then just hit him twice.
Yeah, I think Tommy is, but actually, I wouldn't say he's backpedaling, but he's not being as aggressive. Jake's definitely got the centre of the ring at the minute.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Perry, for obviously telling us how the fight is going to go. I appreciate that, my friend.
You don't know yet. You don't know yet.
Yeah,
Still got a couple rounds.
yeah, a few more. Ooh, Jake, wow. Jake showing. Yeah, potential out there. Yeah. Bit more control from him. Bit more control. I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've noticed that Mr. Tommy Fury has tried to land a few punches, but they've missed. Yeah,
Yeah, he's missing a lot, to be fair. They both are, but... Ooh, Jake landed a big overhand.
Oh, yes.
Oh, accidental headbutt, I believe.
And also, just looking at the stance from both of the fighters, right? So when you look at Jake Paul, you can see he is the stance is a little bit different. He's more open. You can see he's more moving. When you see like Tommy Fury, you know he's got a boxer stance, right? When again with Jake Paul, it's slightly a little bit different. And obviously he's done a bit of few MMA, UFC fights and things like that. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Obviously his stance is a little bit different, so I think it's just a matter of adjustment for him.
Yeah, definitely. With an MMA, you definitely need a different stance because you've got to be prepared for clinches, takedowns. You know, you got to be ready for anything.
Yeah, but I will say
in
this:
boxing, you know, it's going to be body shots, headshots.
Yeah, 100%. But I think with this round, I think maybe Jake is slowly starting to get where he needs to be.
He definitely brought things in his favour that round, so it'll be interesting to see what happens in round 4.
Yeah, big round, guys.
Oh shit! What's that? I didn't. That's weird. Logan Paul's talking on a mic mid-fight. I'd never seen anything like this before. Logan Paul's calling Tommy a bitch mid-fight on a mic. I've never seen anything like this before.
Oh, a bit of trash talk. We love a bit of that mid-fight. Yeah. Lovely.
Mid-fight, Jesus.
Sponsored by Prime.
That's going to get in his fucking head, isn't it? Oh. Don't forget it.
Yeah. The blue hydration corner and red hydration corner.
Oh god! Luckily, that isn't the case in the UFC. They didn't actually start saying that. Thank God. They've just got a bottle of Prime in the corner on the octagon, so that's all right. I'll manage that. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh my God! Oh my Lord!
Yeah, Fury's unloading.
Okay, Tommy. Okay. Wow.
Oh, Fury is unloading.
Yeah, he is actually. Wow, punches left, right. Yeah, that is. Yeah, love to see that from Mr. Fury. There we go. One thing I will say is I think the choice of footwear for Mr. Jake Paul is I would not go with 2 different colours. This is just me. Bit of bad luck, maybe.
He's done it in his previous fights. It's just a bit different, I guess. Yeah. 2 different coloured gloves as well. Oh, Fury's picking him off right now.
Yeah. Yes. There we go. Wow. Go on, Tommy. There we go. Yeah. Let's go for a knockout. Yeah. Let's see this. Let's go off the script a little bit, gents. Let's do that.
I was gonna say so far, this 4th round ain't looking like the script at all.
I know. Yeah.
Fair play. I don't know if Jake's putting too much into his shots. I think like he's just trying to get the knockout before he's trying to land the shots.
Yeah, it may not work in his favour. Wasting too much energy on trying to land a punch that if you actually miss, Tommy might take the opportunity on that and actually hit him once, twice, and then he might end up being, knocked out.
Yeah.
See, again, what the commentators are saying, Tommy Fury, incredibly relaxed, in control, while you look at Jake Paul, again, gasping. Oh, my God, wow.
Yeah, Jake tagged him there, didn't he?
Yeah,
but you are right. Wow. You are right. Tommy is looking like the more skilled boxer out there. It's just Jake's power that's the trouble. But yeah, in terms of boxing prowess, Fury's definitely taking the lead right now. Yeah.
Another body shot from Mr. Paul.
Ooh.
Wow. Oh, back of the head, Mr. Fury.
Naughty.
Yeah. Right, so what do you think about this one? Do you think this is going to go to distance? Are we going to actually see the end of the 8th round, or do you think someone's going to knock someone out?
The shots landing are getting harder and harder, but I think they both have pretty damn good chins by the looks of things. So I'm worried. It's probably going to go decision.
Yeah, I think it's going to go in Tommy Fury's, decision, because round
Yeah.
4 was pretty Tommy Fury.
Yeah. Like, Jake caught him with a massive hook, but he seemed to just wear it pretty nicely. Fair play to him on that. Yeah, so Fury has landed pretty much double the shots.
Yeah, wow. That is, again, Tommy, boxer, professional boxer. So, yeah, you do expect that, obviously, to happen. But then, wow, Jake is struggling a little bit, guys. Jake is struggling.
So, round 5 is apparently a very big round for Jake. Apparently, the doctor's supposed to come in this round.
Okay.
Interesting. But Fury's eye isn't looking too much for a problem to me, so I don't know why he'd come in.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe just to do a little health checkup on him. Well,
that's it. Yeah, very interesting. But yeah, it's not looking like it's going to the script, to be honest.
No,
Fury
definitely not.
is definitely taking the lead. Oh, they're trading though. They are trading.
Yeah. Oh my God! You can see Mr. Jake Paul stumbling a little bit. Wow.
Oh, Jake's getting a point deducted.
Oh dear.
Back of the headshots. That's bad. He's gonna have to get a finish.
Yeah.
Oh, Fury. I mean, Jake tagged him big there.
Yeah. Be a little bit of a struggle there. Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of a struggle. Yeah. I think this is not going well for Mr. Paul. Not at all.
Damn, Jake's landing some big shots at the minute.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Here's the interestingness. Jake's definitely looking more fatigued. He's looking a bit panicked.
Yeah, I told you that at the beginning. You could see something in his eyes, a little bit different to what Tommy was showing, right? See Tommy, calm, collective, ready to fight, and then you see Jake. Maybe his comedic thing is just a cover up for him being a little bit not in his comfort zone. You know,
Yeah, it definitely seems that way now. Watching the fight play out, it doesn't seem like he's as comfortable, but he is in there with someone with some actual boxing prowess, you know.
Wow, another round to Mr. Fury.
Yep, I would agree with that. He's definitely landing the lion's share of the fights. I think Paul is landing probably the harder shots, but Fury's landing a lot more often.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I will say, Mr. Jake Paul has got him a little bit. Yeah, you can see his brother being. Yeah, go on. A little bit excited about that. I wouldn't be excited too much, my friends. Logan, I think I will just sit your ass down a little bit and see how the rest of the fight will pan out. Wow.
Going into round 6 now, guys.
Yeah.
And
right, let's see some action, people.
Yeah, I'd say Fury's running away with it.
100%. Yeah, the way he lands it. You can actually see a little bit of speed in Fury. When he's landing the punches, actually quite direct.
Yeah.
And hit him. Yeah, it is good. It is much better. Yeah, I'm glad I bet on Mr. Fury
short,
on this
snappy,
fight.
Yeah, short, snappy shots in it. Whereas Jake's kind of like swinging for the bleachers.
Yeah, stamina and strength is playing a massive part in this sport, and yeah, you can clearly see who has trained a little bit harder for this fight.
And to be fair, a little bit longer.
Yeah.
He's been doing it a long time. Seasoned I don't say a veteran, but if you're growing up around boxing, you're gonna be better at it than somebody who's. Granted, he's had very good training for the past few years, but you know you can only get so good in a few years. When you've been doing it since you're a little boy, your muscle memory, your muscle fibers, they're used to the shots of boxing.
Yeah. 100%, and you have a big bro to look up to, right? So, like, Tyson Fury, he is the man, right? So, his little brother, he wants to obviously show that he is capable of doing exactly the same what his big bro can. Yeah, and like you said, obviously growing up, his old man as well, massive boxing person. But yeah, again, for a YouTuber to what Jake Paul is, you can see he's now struggling. So like, I'm looking at him right now, and he's tired. He is really tired, holding it's a minute left, but I think it's going to be a tough minute for him,
Yeah. Yeah, it's looking that way. They seem what they're talking a little bit, but mate, Fury's taking this. I think what Paul needs to do is just let loose. Give it everything he's got in the next 2 rounds. Bite down on his gum shield and just go for it because he's probably going to lose a decision. It looks like so. Oh, interesting. Fury's now getting a point deducted.
Oh wow! Bring the doctors in. Let's keep it to the script, guys. Come on. Oh wow! Yeah, landed a few good punches. Yeah.
And then back to the clinch.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. And then ref is trying to. Yeah, there we go. Are you going to deduct another point? No.
What's going on back of the head? Oh my god! Can we just have a fucking? Can we actually see some punches? Oh,
exactly.
Okay, fair play to that. Fair play to that.
Oh wow!
Shut me up quick, didn't
it? Yeah, very.
Okay, going into the 7th, Jake needs that finish.
Yeah. Right, what are your thoughts now? Has it changed? Do you think still it's going to be one winner in this fight?
Now that Fury's got a point deducted as well, it makes it a bit more interesting, but in my opinion, Fury is still ahead.
Yeah. I think the punches that Jake has landed were okay, but they haven't had enough power behind them. That's one thing. Well, you can see Tommy, when he hits, it shakes Jake quite a bit, right? Yeah,
it's close, man. But like I said, I think Fury's just landing a bit more, being a bit more active.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the scorecards there. Okay, so on the scorecards, they're apparently deadlocked going into the last 2 rounds. So hopefully it's not a bloody draw.
Yeah, I told you that could be quite the possibility. But again, how can it be a draw when you can actually see the dominant figure, obviously being the Tommy Fury? Yeah, you could clearly see him. He was more dominant in the first couple of rounds. Yeah,
definitely, mate. Well, boxing's boxing. I think with boxing, if a fight is even remotely close, I think it usually goes to a draw, just so you can get that rematch and then go for the trilogy after that. Really squeeze it dry.
Yeah.
Paul is missing quite a bit now.
Wow. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, again, missing punches, just throwing them, but nothing's landing. Not that effective. Well, you see Tommy. Yeah, he landed a punch and actually hit him.
That's what I mean. When Tommy throws, it will usually land, but.
Oh wow! Body shots by Mr. Paul. Body shots. Let's do this, right? Okay, ref. Yeah, you have to pull him apart, my man. We want to see some proper hits. Come on, guys.
Yeah, Jake is knackered, isn't he?
Yeah, I told you that. Yeah, missed the punch. He literally missed the step and missed the punch. That is not good on him.
I'd say round 7's going to Fury.
Yep, again, I 100% agree with you on that, but depends how the refs will take this. And the commentators just said, I believe it's a close fight. I don't think it's a close fight at all.
Nah, I don't think it's that close. To me, Fury's winning it. I can't argue Jake's winning the fight. So no, I don't think it's close. Fury's winning it. I don't think he's walking all over him, but
no,
he's winning the fight.
Yeah, 100%. He's willing to go the extra mile.
Yeah. Oh, he's tagged him. Fury tagged Jake there. Pretty big.
I've actually seen Jake stumble a little bit in the back as he was moving backwards. So, wow, interesting on our last round, right?
Yeah, that was commentators just said if Tommy wins this fight, the rematch clause will be in place.
Wow, okay.
Again, with boxing, I don't know why the rematch needs to be in the contract.
Don't know. Oh, does it make it more exciting? I have no idea.
Bad cut on Fury's left eye.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm thinking that's just coincidence.
Is it?
But I don't know. It's a bit late. It's not in the round, they said, but they did say left eye. Or is it above the eye? I can't really see right now.
No,
it's from the headbutt. It was from the head. Accidental headbutt.
And then Yeah, Jake missed him and just tapped him on the back a bit. Wow, that was a clear shot from
Here you
Mr.
go, look.
Fury, and then unfortunate headbutt, like you said. Wow.
hmm Here we go, going
Oh,
into the final round.
right, come on, guys. Last round.
Here we
Show us
oh,
what
they're
you got.
swinging. They are swinging. Jake knows he needs that finish, doesn't he? Oh, he's
Oh,
dropped
he
him.
missed by. Yeah. Oh my God. Wow.
Jake just caught him. Tommy's saying it was a slip, but it's counting as a knockdown.
What has happened, ladies and gentlemen? This has turned like completely around. Wow. See, this is what I mean. Jake might have been waiting for this moment the whole fight. Maybe
Yeah.
that was his
Just,
play.
yeah. I still think he needs that finish, though. I don't know if that little slip of a knockdown was enough. It wasn't clean enough for it to count as a significant moment, in my opinion.
No, come on. What else you've got, Jake? What else you've got? You know,
He's got to unload, and he's got to let it all go now.
Yeah, the last 30 seconds will be key in this round, I think.
It's interesting though, because you've got to give this round to Jake so far because of the knockdown.
Yeah.
And if so, they're at a draw.
Yeah, that's not what we want to see, right?
Nah, Fury's powering back though. Fair play.
Oh, he missed.
God. They do want to finish. I'm sensing.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, that was a clear. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Tommy's throwing some punches that are landing.
Big shots. Yeah. Big shots by Fury there.
Right. The last 50 seconds. Right. Let's do this, guys.
Here we
Under
go.
a minute. I think you can see both of them being a little bit knackered now. You see both.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think at the end of this fight there's going to be a massive end to this whole beef and this whole sort of rivalry between them two? Do you think they'll finally stay in the ring?
I don't know. I don't know. It depends on how the decision is read. I honestly don't know. It'll be interesting to see how Jake handles a loss if he loses. But
depends how Tommy obviously does that as well.
I'm worried it's going to go to a draw. Last 10 seconds going to go to a clinch.
Yeah, there we go. Throwing a couple of punches. Oh, a bit of a headlock by Mr. Fury. Yeah, it wasn't really an exciting end to a round, I don't think. No.
That wasn't, nah. Yeah, I would say from what I saw there,
predictions.
It was close enough fight to be somewhat entertaining. But I think Fury did show that he is the better fighter there.
Yeah. I agree. It was nice seeing, obviously, Jake. Yeah, I thought, he looked a bit more tired from the beginning. I think, he struggled slightly a little bit, but I think, more controlled by Mr. Fury. Yeah, you can see that lineage of boxers helping him in that. But, yes, there has been, what I'm looking at right now, a slip from Mr. Fury. So, obviously, Jake did land him. Quite a decent one, so I think that might go in his favour. But we will yet to see, right? We're still waiting for the verdict.
Yeah, he did. That's the thing. He did catch him on the way, and that kind of does count as a knockdown. I wouldn't say he was too wobbled from it, but he did, fall to one knee from it. They both landed good shots on each other, but I think Tommy landed just a bit too much. But it was entertaining enough. It was a good fight from what it was better than I was expecting, to be honest. I thought I was going to see worse boxing than I actually did, but but it was actually not so bad, to be honest.
Definitely a lot better to what I've seen yesterday.
Yeah, well, that's saying something, isn't it? Jake Paul, a YouTuber, and Tommy Fury, not yet established as a top level boxer, is better than Floyd Mayweather's fight. What has boxing become, eh? What has it become? It's interesting. Yeah, I say Fury took it. We're just waiting in there in the octagon, in the ring again. Say octagon all the time, man. Octagon every time.
Oh, all right, the big decision. Get the points in, guys. Let's see.
Here we go.
They're both cheering like they both have won.
Yeah. This commentator just said that he thinks Jake's won it because of the knockdown.
But you do see in the ring a little bit of this beef slightly going away. Like they both acknowledge each other in the ring. They both obviously see it as, we fought, we both You know, when we stepped up to the plate, we both, I suppose, delivered, and you know, we can only go from there.
Yeah, in most cases, that's what happens after a fight. You know, you realise, oh, you're not even a bad guy. You're on the same path as me. That usually happens. You get beef going in, but here we go. Let's get this decision read. One judge give it to Paul.
Wow.
One judge give it to Fury. Tommy Fury got it. Tommy Fury.
There we go.
Fair play. Yeah, and I think he did do it.
Wow.
Fair play to him. Fair play. Yeah, no, I think, you know, that's fair enough. He won the fight. It'll be interesting to see how Jake handles that, where he moves from here. Does he drop everything and realise, you know, maybe he is too late to make it as big as he wanted? Or does he carry on?
Yes, interesting. Or maybe there is something that he is lacking in terms of, again, technique, stamina, just preparation as a whole. Yeah, well done to Tommy. I'll give him that. You know, good fight. Well done to him. Yeah, we can only see where it goes from there. That's
it. Well, there you have it, everybody. Episode number 7. We just thought we'd change it up a little bit. The fight fell at a decent enough time for us to cover it live, so we just thought we'd switch it up. But yeah, Tommy takes the victory. Well deserved, in my opinion. I think he did win the fight.
And again, I agree with you. Actually, well deserved, sir. And again, thank you guys for listening. Hope, obviously, we've given you a lot of detail. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and we will see you on the next one.